A federal judge partially reversing his own ruling, allowing a Covington Catholic school student to proceed with that $250 million defamation lawsuit against the Washington Post. You'll remember Nicholas Sandmann, the one in the red hat right there, was sued over its depiction of a viral encounter with D.C. protester earlier this year. And Sandmann's attorneys are calling this a major win for the teenager. One of them, Todd McMurtry, joins us now with reaction. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Ainsley.
Good morning. Okay, so we're reading this news this morning. This is big for you guys. Why the same judge dismissed the case in July? Why the change of heart?
When the case was initially dismissed, we had not provided the judge all of the video evidence that showed what Nathan Phillips had done on the mall that day. When we read the judge's initial opinion dismissing the case, we then asked him for permission to present additional video evidence, which we believe shows that Nathan Phillips presented a false factual narrative when he described what happened. And so the judge was persuaded by the additional video evidence that we provided.
Because Nathan Phillips told him one thing, but then the video proved something differently?
Yeah, that's exactly right. The initial kind of unedited, unsourced viral video that the Post linked to its articles just showed a snippet of what happened. We later provided the judge with the longer videos, which showed that Nathan Phillips waded into the crowd and in my opinion, that he confronted Nicholas Sandmann there on the mall, and that Nicholas Sandmann did nothing other than to sit still, not engage with Mr. Phillips, and then leave when the other kids left to board the buses.
I know you told our producers that this bodes well for NBC case, your case against CNN and MSNBC. That's a lot of money, $250 million. I understand that his reputation is at risk here, but do you think you'll get that amount of money? Are you hoping for a settlement? What exactly do you want here?
Well, I mean, certainly we're not hoping for a settlement. What we're doing is we're going to present our case very aggressively against all of the defendants whom we have sued, and the idea being to help Nicholas repair his reputation. So when you talk about a case being worth millions of dollars, think about how much money was spent, or the equivalent value of spending that much money to defame Nicholas Sandmann. So when you have the full weight of the Washington Post and other news sources all out against a young man like that, what's the value of undoing all of that? So that's how we get to those large numbers.
I understand that. Okay, Todd, keep us posted. What happens next?
Well, we have a hearing with the judge on December 3rd in his courtroom to go over scheduling for this case, and the judge has asked the attorneys to present their view on a number of issues, including things like joining all of the defendants in one case, and we'll talk about that on December 3rd. How
is he doing? Because he is a young man.
Well, Nicholas is a senior in high school now. He's 17 years old. He's from a great family. He's doing well, but he is not able, without the benefit of these lawsuits, to undo the damage to his reputation.
Okay, thank you for being with us. We wish you the best, Todd. We did reach out to the Washington Post.
You're welcome. Thank you.
You're welcome. We did reach out to the Washington Post, and they said no comment.